So now I'm going to explain you how Python function works as object in Python, as well as I will show you also how you can make it as a alias. So let me just start it. So earlier we have seen this type of function in our last video where we have seen how written keyword works. So now I'm using the same function for your understanding. So I'm removing this and now I'm run this function. So it is giving me the output of the principal amount is SI, means whatever the principal amount is calculated with this SI variable. So now I'm making and checking this object, this Python function is object. So we have seen whatever in Python, it is all objects. So let me just use built-in function and I am using type 1. So type will give you the data type of any object. So let me just print it. So it is giving me function object. So my function is a object of this function. So let me just try with any other one. So type and any integer, and again I am going to print. It is giving me object. This integer object is a class of int. So the same way I am going to do with a string, and let me just again run this. So it is giving me the output of this string is a object of this class string. So like this it is showing. So how you can make a alias of any function. So let me just remove this and only I will print my func. So let's see what happened. So when I'm printing this, it's giving me the output of this hexadecimal memory because this function took this hexadecimal memory, or you can say this function is stored in this hexadecimal memory. So now I am making an alias of this function. So I am making the alias of, suppose, a new is a variable name I make it. So when you're making the new, so you can call this function with the new. So when I call this function with the new, it is asking me PQR. So let me just define PQR, and again you can just check it. Q is not defined. PNR, sorry, Q is not defined. PNR, P money principal, N means number of years, R means rate of interest. So when I run this, it is showing me like this. I am clearing the screen and run it again for your understanding. So let me just run it again. So the principal amount is showing means I made this alias of my function new, and how many times you can just call with new function means unlimited time you can just call this function like new, again new. I am just, you can just see it so many times is printing. So you can also call with my function. There is no limitation. You made the new variable or new alias of this function. You cannot just call with original name. You can call with original function name also. So I have to define P and R, otherwise it will give me error. Let me just run it. So it is showing like this. You can make it any name, like I am making only the N. So again, with the N name also I can just use it. N of P N comma R. when I'll run this. So npn comma r answer operator, and we cannot define because of and already we have used it. So let me just define w we did not use it. So again I am running it. So now it is showing me the output without any error. So this type of you can make your function alias, or you can check a object of any class.